All right, a little bit about me. 10 years I've been in the graphic design industry professionally. I first started doing design and animation in high school as an interest, and then I just got hooked. So I've been doing it ever since, but I started professionally in 2015. So this year's 10 years. I I've done all types of graphic design, branding being a main focus for me, but all different forms of marketing and advertising, animation, of course, hence this class. I've managed a studio, video production guys, editors. I've managed some designers. I've done a good amount of design myself, whether it's illustration, whether it's Photoshop work, photography. I've done goodness, a lot of retouching work in Photoshop. I've done print design, all aspects of print design, large format, small format, uh, business collateral, stuff like that. I've done web design. I've done websites for companies. I've done, I mentioned videos already. Social media, of course, lots of social content, stuff like that. So, uh, just about everything under the sun at this point, even some visual, some big standy structures as well. Public displays and stuff like that. I've done a lot of that. So a lot of everything. And goodness, I just finished a job doing PowerPoints, corporate PowerPoints for FedEx. I got my bachelor's in graphic design. I am wrapping up my master's in my MFA, Master's of Fine Arts in Advertising. I'm in my thesis right now, finishing that up. And I am goodness trying to think. So I'm in my ninth, about to start actually my ninth job. When this class starts on the 11th, I actually will be starting the same day with Epic Games. So I am working with Epic Games, doing branded content for Fortnite, promotional content as well. So I'm really excited about that. And that was a job where they found me. I didn't go looking for that job. So that was kind of cool the way that happened. I'd be happy to talk about that more in my experience with that if you guys are interested. I've done freelance work for Marvel as well. I've done that for a few years, working in their merchandise. That's been pretty cool. I have t-shirts at Walmart that were sold from Marvel that I did. So that was neat. And I've worked with some other brands. I've worked with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I mentioned FedEx already. I've worked with a bank. I've worked with Elvis Presley's Graceland. I've worked with a retailer. I've worked with goodness. I mentioned the video studio, a small production studio. I worked with a manufacturer that made vinyl records. I've been a little bit all over. So you guys, if you ever have questions about career stuff or how to get into it, or what industry is best for you, or even how to do freelance as well. I've been freelancing my entire career. So feel free to ask those questions anytime. I'm always happy to talk about that. Giving career advice is one of my favorite things to do. So I'm always happy to help with that. I do have a family. I'm married. This January will be 10 years that we've been married, my wife and I. And we have four beautiful kids, 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 2-year-old, and 10 months old. My oldest is starting kindergarten this fall. So we have a lot going on, very busy home. I also do some preaching, part-time preaching at a church on the weekend where we attend. So, I'm Christian, and I love talking about that faith stuff as well. If you guys want to talk about that, but just understanding. And I say that to say I've got a lot going on too. So I try to be understanding with you guys. I try to relate. I know we all are busy. We all have our lives. And you guys know that I'm doing this in addition to my full-time job as well. But I love design. I love being a creative, and it's a really hard industry to make a living off of, but I would say it's well worth it. Well worth it. It takes a lot of hard work, but it's definitely a blast. So I look forward to learning more about you guys and look forward to talking with you guys further if you're interested in learning more.